green. We're racing. A lot of pushing and shoving back there. 14, John Tharp. 16, Chuck Rude. 35, Larry Young, all tangle. 13 car pulls into the infield, and the 92 car spins. So we went from a 10-car heat down to a 4-car heat in about 50 yards. So we're going to unpile them, and the two flags that came out, the red and the yellow flags coming out together, mean we're going to have a complete restart. So we're going to give all 10 of these guys one more chance. See if they can make it around the bend this time. Under normal conditions, these cars run on a quarter mile and bigger tracks. So in a tight confines of the Kingdome, they may not show at their best all the time. The green flag flies. A little pushing and shoving going on out there. They make it through the first two turns down the backstretch. Eric Young holds the lead. One lap down. Whoa, Frank Bolt's up in there, and that 96 car bounces him around. Young, your leader. Frank Bolts holds second. Byron Coleman third. John Tharp fourth. Johnny Parsons Jr. fifth. Frank Bolts in the 96 car. Car number 6, Johnny Parsons working on John Tharp. Bolts starts to stretch it out a little bit over Eric Young. White flag one more time around. Your leader, Frank Bolts. Eric Young, Byron Coleman. John Tharp going to try the long way around. And your winner, Frank Bolts, Eric Young, Byron Coleman. Okay, Frank Bolts from Spokane takes over the lead, moves out to a pretty easy win, defeating 17-year-old Eric Young. Byron Coleman up from the back of the pack, finishing third. Unofficially, John Tharp fourth. Okay, the cars get a little bit quicker every time we go out with the heat races in the midgets. Be the second of our 3 heats. Volkswagens are going to start to really 10 cars. One Offenhauser, one Sesko, 8 VWs. our 10th car, Mike Bliss. Car number 74 getting under power. All 10 cars are up and running. We'll get them formed up and go racing. One of our brother acts appearing in this heat race, the Muntz brothers. There's your front row together. Mike Muntz on the inside. Rob Bruins on the outside. John Wood Jr., Dave Clark Jr., Rick Moss, Mike Gregg. Jim Screeton pulls that 17 offie around, drops into his position. We got them all lined up where they belong. Take them around one more time. Make sure they're all tight, side by side, nose to tail. And heat number 2 will be underway. And the green flag flies, and we got problems already. Everybody got a little bit excited over there. We got cars stacked up kind of like cordwood. Take a look at the monitor. We'll see just who is exactly over there. And the 98 car is sitting with its rear end up in the air. Car number 5 looks like it's in it. 15 car there, John Wood Jr. And one nice thing about these things, when they stack up, you don't need a wrecker to move them. You just get a bunch of guys, like about 4, pick them up. Getting our Cascade push trucks back out. The red flag is out. That means we're going to stop everybody, get everybody untangled, and try this one more time. Cars are so quick, the throttle response is so fast that it doesn't take too much when you're lined up in a formation like that to start stacking them up. Now, if you think that will make side of the front row, so your lineup now is Muntz, Clark, John Wood, Mike Gregg, Moss, Jim Screeton, Kenny Ferris, and the green flag. Whoa, fighting his way through there. John Wood Jr. got on the infield, got right back out again. 15 car, John Wood working good down low. Your leader, Mike Muntz. Dave Clark Jr. holds third. Mike Gregg fourth. Mike Muntz up and over a tire, gets it back down. Woods over a tire. John Wood Jr. smoking the brakes in that turbo VW, the 15 car. He's going to try to sneak by down low. One more time around. Mike Muntz, Dave Clark, John Wood Jr., Dave Clark Jr., Mike Gregg, Rick Moss, and their winner, Mike Muntz. John Wood Jr. second, Dave Mike Muntz from that front row spot got the early lead and just stayed right out there. John Wood Jr. gave him a good battle all the way around, but couldn't quite come far enough at the end. So Mike Muntz takes the win in our second heat. One more time around, says our man with the flag. And the green flag. Ray Ransom jumps into the lead. Dennis Kitts follows him right through. Marty Rossler in that 99 car doing a good job up into third. Keep your eye on the one car. Dennis Kitts going to try Ray Ransom on for size. Right on Ransom's tail now. The white flag one more time around. Two more turns for Kitts to see if he can do it. Can't handle it. Ray Ransom, your winner. Kitts second. Rossler third. Okay, Ray Ransom from Boise, Idaho. Jumps out, grabs seat number 3 for the Mighty Midgets. Dennis Kitts gave it his best shot. Ended up finishing second. Marty Rossler doing a fine job in that Cosworth-powered number 99, taking the third spot. And John Starks fourth. Fine job by John. Car number 56. That concludes the heat race program for the Mighty Midgets. Next up will be the consolation for the flat track bikes. And back to Jeff.
All right, Ed, thank you very much. This right now is going to be the C main for the flat trackers. These guys are going to go for all the gold right now. First place taking it all. These guys didn't have a chance to make it to the That is the end of B main. Unofficially, it's going to be number 10, Randy Patterson in second place, followed by number 27, Lawrence O'Connor. We've got coming up now, this is going to be one of the midget races, and we're going to give it back to Ed Williams.
Thank you, Jeff. Next up will be a 20-lap B main event for the midgets. But first, we got Reg Midgley down on the floor talking to the defending WMRA champion, Dennis Kitts. Go ahead, Reg.
At the start-finish line, we have with us the defending champion in the Washington Midget Association, Dennis Kitts. And Dennis, how does it look tonight?
It looks pretty tough.
Looks pretty tough. You're proudly wearing number 1 as the defending champion. Are you going after the championship again this year?
I think that's what we're out here to do, and we might as well try for it again.
So you might as well have a good first race. That's the way to start a season.
That's a good way to start it out right.
Are you pleased with your time?
I hope to do better, but I'm pretty happy with where I'll be starting for the feature.
Dennis, how many races on the schedule this year?
I think we have about 18.
So your first regular race after this big, huge one here at the Kingdome is where?
That's April 27th at Spanaway Speedway.
Okay, you can see them all in action again. April 27th at Spanaway Speedway. Dennis Kitts, defending champion. Good luck in the feature race and in 1985.
Thank you very much, Reg. We got 15 cars have qualified for our B main event. They're going to be racing for a couple of bucks and also 4 transfer spots into our A main feature. The lineup that we have up here on the pole will be car number 2, Rick Moss, runner-up in WMRA last year. Outside of the front row, 08 car, Dave Clark Jr. Rick Moss and Dave Clark Jr., John Wood Jr., Rob Bruin, Mike Muntz, Chuck Rude, John Tharp, Don Vincent, and the green, we're racing. Johnny Parsons Jr. now starting to work his way up through traffic. Down low on the inside, picks off one. Whoa, hung up in traffic. Folks gets wrapped, spins out. Yellow flag flies. And the green flag, we're racing. John Wood Jr. down low on the inside, makes a move, takes over the lead. The 15 car to Turbo VW. John Wood Jr. out front. Rick Moss holds second. And the problem with car number 13. John Wood stretches it out. Rick Moss, Mike Muntz, Chuck Rude, your 4 transfer spots right now. Whoa, Tharp and Parsons tangle, they're locked up together. Flag flies. And the green flag, we're racing. John Wood Jr. out front, and Parsons parks the 6 car. John Woods having some trouble putting a lap on the 37 car. Moss follows him through. Car number 13, Mark Adams loops his car. yellow flag one more time. And the green flag flies. We have 9 laps down, 11 to go. John Wood Jr. out in front. Turned out to be a 10-lap B main. John Wood Jr. the winner, Rick Moss second, Mike Muntz and Chuck Brood taking the final transfer spots. So John Wood Jr., Rick Moss, Mike Muntz and Chuck Brood will be your 4 transfer riders. Next up, the first of our A main events, this time for the flat track bikes. And back to the
soon. Thank you. Give him a big hand. American Speedway Racing here in Seattle. And there's lots more to come. And Jet's going to tell you all about it. All right, everybody. Thanks, John. Great to see the Speedway guys up from California, and let's hope they come back, and I think they will be. What we've got next is going to be the A main of the Midgets, and I think right after that, what you've all been waiting for, it's going to be the big boys, the modified bikes that are going to go or make an attempt to go up the Widowmaker for the first time. So don't go away. Ed Williams, the voice of many of the dirt track areas in the Northwest and in Canada, he's going to give us a call action for the A main of the Midget. Here's Ed Williams.